What is your? Yeah.
Oh, hello. Hello and welcome to First Reform Take. It's been like 5 months since we've been here.
I think I
And
recorded a solo episode
did we
that
even upload it?
I think you did, but I completely botched the title. So,
Yes.
because I think it
And
was,
me and Laura recorded a Knights of the Seven Kingdoms episode that I forgot to upload that I'm gonna
oh,
upload like
that's
tomorrow.
pretty bad. Laura has
Well, to
enough
be
going on in her life that you should not
fair,
make things harder for her.
I think the recording might be broken. I haven't checked yet, but
Yeah.
we'll see. That might be up tomorrow. Hey, it's a good show. Do you want to start with your BAM take or mine? Because I worked really hard on my BAM take. Oh, I
I want to
guess
start.
start
I
the
want to start
clips.
with neither. I want to start with making fun of the U.S. World
Oh
Baseball
my God,
Classic
can we can
team
do this for 5 to 10
and
minutes.
sleeper agent Mark DeRosa. Why did we let an Italian guy manage them
Is
against the
he the
Italian
is
team?
he the guy running it? He used to
He
be a
is. He ran
Cubs
it last
pitcher,
time in
right?
23 too. What?
I recognize his name.
He wasn't a pitcher. I think he was like a utility player, but I think
Okay.
he has the job because I don't think anybody actually takes the World Baseball Classic managing seriously, which is
I don't think
why
anyone takes the World Baseball Classic seriously on the US side. They
I
have
think
Clayton
people
Kershaw in there.
yeah, people want it to be fetch, as they say, and fetch is not happening. I do think there's been a couple of interesting games, but at the end of the day, like it's just sort of it's not the World Cup where it's like you're getting all of the best players together. Like you're getting a third of the best players together. So, like the World Cup is better, I would say, better competition in a vacuum than any national league. Although I'm sure our friend Mike Johnson would disagree with
Yeah,
that.
no, it is. I think he'd agree with that, actually.
No, he hates the World Cup, I'm pretty sure. Or
Oh,
who
okay.
knows? You know
He
what? I think
changes
his
everything.
opinion is whatever suits him that day and how much he's been drinking.
We'll
But
we'll
like
we'll get to that. But
nobody
yeah,
would say the World Baseball Cup is the or World Baseball Classic, sorry, is the premier
it was
baseball
very good last
tournament.
time, to be fair.
Well,
But
it did have an insane ending, but other than that, I mean, yeah. But I'm looking
well,
at Mark
America lost,
DeRosa.
which made it.
Yes.
Um, but and that's basically where I'm at with this tournament. Is I want Japan. I actually want the Dominican to win this year.
I think I'm
They
going
just
with
have a sick
Mexico.
team.
I want
Oh,
Mexico to
Mexico
win.
winning would be cool.
Yeah,
Did you
but
see
Mark
Kyle
DeRosa.
Raleigh not give the
Yes,
handshake after
I'm
the
not.
other
Well,
Aussie
I
didn't give the handshake and everyone yelled at him?
Randy Arozarena is kind of a shithead. I don't
Yeah,
know if you
absolutely.
remember the domestic dispute he was involved in with Mexico that ultimately led to his ex's neighbors like forcing him off the property so he couldn't kidnap his own daughter
I
from
don't.
Mexico.
I literally just know as like a clubhouse guy, he's
He
kind of
sucks.
annoying.
He's a Miles Bridges of Major League Baseball. I don't respect him, and I'm glad Cal snubbed him. But the Mariners can never be normal. But anyway, Mark DeRosa, his job, I thought he was like a bench coach somewhere. He's only ever been a studio analyst for MLB Network. So it's
Oh
like, why
no.
is he in charge of other than the fact that this is America now and we're just putting podcasters in charge of like
Right, he could
important
be
government
Secretary of
positions.
Sport.
He's
Easy.
Secretary of War now, actually. Pete
I
Hegseth has
very much remember him being a Cub, so I'm glad I did
he
get
was a
that right.
which is
Although he
weird
was a
because he was
utility
only a
player, I
Cub.
felt like he was a reliever. two
It's weird.
years,
He was
but
only a Cub for 2 years. I
I
remember being
was
a Cub for a
16 when he
while.
was a Cub, and
I
that's
was
like peak baseball.
that's fair. I was 20.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't even remember him being on the
So you would
Guardians.
remember him being a Brave,
I don't
really.
remember him being a Brave at all. I mean, we said peak
Oh, he was a
baseball,
Brave
so
a
that like
while. That would
yeah, he
be
was a
when you
Brave
were
longer than a
high
Cub.
school.
Yeah, I should remember that, but I really only remember him. I was paying way more attention to baseball in
I'm gonna
college than
text you
any
the
time
things I'm thinking
before.
of, like yelling on the microphone that I'm holding back
Are
from.
they gamer words?
No, no, not that bad. I'm
I
a
don't know. You've
nice
been around a
person.
lot of high school kids, and they all love like
Middle
Nick
school kids.
Fuentes now or whatever.
Um,
Um,
they say worse. No, I
Anyway,
just Mark
um,
DeRozan, I'm not a fan of you.
yeah, he biffed it. He genuinely thought the US had advanced already and benched everybody. And I also take a certain sick pleasure that a way overhyped New York Mets prospect was the one who blew the game. I do not respect the Mets. I do not respect baseball
But
prospect writers. This guy, Nolan McLean, will be selling
oh,
insurance
it
in
was
five
Nolan
years.
McLean blew
And
it.
I have
I
never been wrong.
I like
I
him.
I
He's
have
on
never
my
been wrong
fantasy
about
team.
any baseball
Oh
take.
no.
The Shohei Ohtani video has been deleted from the internet, so no one has receipts
I'm
about
a
that.
huge Nolan fan. I want him in my real league. I
This
have him
that
in my
actually makes me
keeper
worried
league.
about this actually makes me worried about
That's
my
bad.
take because like cause it will his inherent Metsness cancel out your inherent ball knowingness? Because I feel like
Yeah,
you
but I get
nail
stuff
your
wrong
fantasy
all the time.
picks.
I
You
do
get
get my picks good.
what was your
Um,
last bad fantasy pick? I'm curious. In any
uh,
sport, baseball or basketball, or do
Not
you do hockey?
quite.
You don't do
Yeah,
hockey, do you?
I do all five.
Ooh,
Not
wow.
quite wrong, but Rendon. I've had worse since then. It's not even a fancy take, but when Rendon went to the Angels, I was like, why did no one else pay him? Which is like my worst sports take ever.
Mm.
But I thought the not loving baseball thing was overrated. Turns out, no, you can really just quiet quit on
Yeah,
the
no, he got
Angels.
it's
I do think the talent was there, but
people
like, no,
act
he
like
didn't care.
anytime a guy signs a big contract, they immediately just start dogging it. And like because
He
Americans are
literally
dumb
did.
and don't understand regression to the mean. So like if you pay a guy at his peak, he's not going to necessarily repeat that unless he's Shohei Ohtani or something. But the only two guys I can think of who genuinely signed big contracts and immediately and obviously stopped giving a shit were Anthony Rendon and Albert Hainsworth, if you remember
Rendon.
that.
I remember Albert Hainsworth. Was
Yeah.
he not a Patriot for that?
He was on the
He became a
Washington
Patriot.
Commanders back when they had the
The
slur
other
name,
name.
which they will
Um,
probably get
yeah, they'll
against.
probably return to it like in
Uh,
a year.
I
Um,
wonder if Trump's going to make them pick something even more offensive.
Probably.
Hainsworth was a Titan, and then he signed the big
I think
contract
he
with
quit on the
Washington.
Commanders and then
Oh yeah,
also was a Patriot and kind of quit on us, but maybe gave us five good games.
yeah.
Um,
I don't remember him on the Patriots at all.
I think so. I'd be shocked if I made that up.
Apparently he got into a fight with Pepper Johnson when he was on the Patriots. I don't even know what Pepper Johnson's up to these
Yeah,
days.
this
He's like,
was that 11 year where I mean we went to the Super Bowl that year, but we were a really tricky team. Tom Brady kind of being a huge whatever you want to call him.
I was gonna say, so we actually, yeah, the 2 days ago, or no, was that yet? Was Bam's game yesterday?
Bam's game was last night
Time,
because I
yeah,
texted you this
time
morning
has no
saying what
meaning.
happened.
No, but I was gonna say, yesterday was kind of an insane sports day because we had the Bam
Max
game.
Crosby.
We had, yeah, Max Crosby. I was telling people like Tom Brady seems like he's might actually be a good GM. Like the
No,
Raiders are having a good offseason. And then someone and the Ravens organization woke up out of a massive hangover, drinking at whatever that fucking bar all the scouts go to
Natty
in
Bose, great beer from
Indianapolis.
Baltimore.
Matty Bo is a good beer, and I'm sad
I
you cannot
really,
get it anywhere
I know,
else.
I actually really
Um,
liked it when I had it.
yeah, it's good.
It's like
But
the acid
anyway,
equivalent.
shout out to our buddy Coast. Please mail us some Natty Bo.
Seriously.
Although he lives in Virginia now, I don't think he can get
Yeah, I
it.
don't think you can even
Shout out
get
to
it
Coast.
there.
I just doxed you. Anyway, but I was gonna say, like
What
Tom
a great
Brady,
team.
he was having a pretty good run with their signings with the massive trade, and then some Ravens GM wakes up out of his I don't know, having smoked a bunch of opium and going, wait a minute, why the hell are we trading two first rounders for Max Crosby when we can sign Trey Hendrickson for an overpay, but basically the same equivalent player? I think Max Crosby might be unemployed next year. Like they cannot trade him. He does not want to go back to the Raiders. His knee probably is genuinely
I
screwed
got to the
up.
point where it's like, did someone find out he was too racist for the NFL? Is it actually an injury? Like,
Those tattoos say yes, but that has never
I don't
stopped the
think he is,
Ravens. The
though, by the
Ravens are
way.
like the least character organization imaginable. Like, are we forgetting Ray Rice? Are we forgetting Ray Lewis?
Have you heard,
Um,
is this a thing, by the way? Because the middle schoolers were saying this, that Lamar Jackson is a low cortisol quarterback. I don't even
what would
understand.
that even mean in context?
I don't know. Like he's low stress. He's good. It's
Well,
kind of the
I
cortisol
think
thing
if
I'm
I'm
on
if
to.
I'm
I saw a
understanding
little with Lamar online when I Googled it.
if I'm understanding what they mean, I think yeah, he's a low stress guy because he has like 14 functioning brain cells. I mean, he
Yeah.
succeeds because he's just really dumb. I mean, obviously he's
No, I
extremely
like trolling.
athletic, but this is Lamar Truz Trump Jackson we're talking
You know
about
what?
here. Just not a
Lamar, whatever.
he kind of gives me James Harden vibes.
Yeah, a
Like
little, a
the
little.
numbers are there. I think he does not own a computer.
I
But
think
I
he's
also
more
don't think
conservative,
he will.
like
I don't, well, every football player
socially,
is.
but
Every
like,
football player is. But I
true.
think he will never win a championship. I think that window has closed.
I think most players in most sports won't, in terms
Well,
of like
duh.
the big. Well, okay, yeah, that's a
But if
bad
you're
thing to
a
say, but I mean most
obscenely
good
paid
ones.
NFL quarterback, the expectation is you're going to get there. Like
Yeah, I guess I'm saying I don't think that's true anymore for
Sam
football or even
Darnold
basketball.
just had a 2022 Steph Curry season where not in the sense that he was good, like Steph Curry had one of the best playoff runs in history, but in the sense of it's completely reset the discourse because now if you have a Josh Allen or a Lamar Jackson or a Brock Purdy and you don't get to the Super Bowl, the response is always going to be, well, Sam Darnold won one. Why can't you?
Yeah,
Sort of
but
how
it's
Steph Curry won a championship with Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole.
I'm very
And everyone,
Formula One pilled at this point, where it's like George Russell, who I like. I kind of have like a captive thing with George Russell because my sister loves him.
oh,
But
kind of random.
yeah, it is very random. But like he's gonna win the championship probably because he has the best car. And it's like, yeah, he's good. Lando won, he was good, but it's the car. I'm kind of there with quarterback at this point for the NFL. Like Sam Darnold had the best car. Drake May had, I don't know how Drake May, I don't
Oh
know
no,
how the pass
I
got
think
there.
you are correct. I mean, I've always said it's the Joe
We've always
Flacco
kind of
line.
said that, but now I think it actually is there. I think it's too hard for the league to fix it.
Well, I
No,
think quarterback play in the NFL kind of seems like a disaster where there's like maybe four quarterbacks in the league where I go, this guy could actually win you a Super Bowl. And I'm not even sure it's that high anymore because Patrick Mahomes got hurt. And
Patrick Mahomes is
we may have to
crazy.
start rethinking some things about Jalen Hurts as much as I love him.
Yeah, me too, and I like Hurts. I've always been
Jalen,
high on Hurts.
if we're gonna do an F1 analogy, I'm gonna say Jalen is more, let's say, Max Verstappen, where it's like, yeah, he's
That's
good, but it's
too
like
good.
it's still the car, right?
Still, but nah, that's too. Max is too good for
You think
that.
Max is too good? All
I
right,
think
that's
maybe Charles
fair.
Leclerc, even though he's never won, or I mean, maybe Lando, honestly. And I'm a big Lando fan. I'm a big Hurts fan, so it kind of works.
But yeah,
Um,
anyway, Max
we went 10
Crosby,
minutes without talking basketball. I love that. It would be a
perfect.
funny bit to not talk
Okay,
basketball
well,
on this podcast.
we need to talk about the big story in the NBA that's on everyone's lips.
Jaylen Brown's
Luka
crash out.
Doncic is heading to divorce court.
I'm trying to think of what I can and cannot say.
Have you actually texted me anything? I don't think you
No,
sent
I
me anything.
haven't. I was gonna say I'm not saying this for real. Is there any chance Luka Doncic is actually a good father? I want it on record. I'm not saying that. However, that's what I was going to say. Um,
How actionable do we want to get here?
a little. I have a fever. I can say more.
That's fair. I'm just
And
gonna say
also,
like
I'm managing
probably.
through this enough that I now know I have to go to work tomorrow if I'm
Oh
able to
no.
fake it. So I'm like depressed too. So we can get a little actionable.
Yeah. Go ahead and get actionable on divorce dad Doncic because or no, I think my line was deadbeat dad Doncic because I wanna hear what you have to say about him.
First of all, did we know he had kids?
I think I
I
was
didn't.
vaguely aware because I feel like I saw something earlier this season about him being away from the team because his kid was born in Europe. Don't ask me where, because I don't think his ex-fiance is from
You can't have an
Slovenia.
ex-fiance. That's if we're
Which
doing like the train takes, you can't have
which
an
Balkan
ex-fiance.
country is he from again? I can Slovenia. Okay, yeah, I wasn't crazy. I always get
We
them
need a new
confused
word
with
for it. Like
what, the
ex-fiance, you're
Balkans?
not. No, for an ex-fiance, that's not
Oh,
a
what'd you
thing.
say his ex? I mean his ex. I don't know.
Just
I
say
just
X. Just say
yeah.
X.
but yeah, I think I do vaguely recall that, but yeah, I'm sorry. It sucks to have to go through a custody battle, and especially sucks like, the kids being involved, although they're very, very
And
young.
especially sucks
Um,
for men. We're going to make the pivot to a men's rights podcast now.
I'm going
We are
to,
sponsored by
I'm eating my
Kalshi.
sandwich now. God, Kalshi.
Hey,
Um,
Kalshi, Marco Rubio just took over for JD Vance on Kalshi.
what does that mean? Do I even want to know?
For vice president or no, wait. Oh man, I'm sick. For 2028 odds. They're
Oh,
crashing out JD Vance in the crypto scenes. I love it.
do they think Rubio is any more charismatic?
They're very stupid people, deeply. They're deeply dumb, and you shouldn't listen to anything they say
I try not
or
to.
bet on.
But yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm sorry, it's objectively hilarious that a player like Doncic is going through. I mean, basically got dumped, and his ex-fiance immediately filed a child support claim, apparently without him
Good
actually
for her.
knowing about it until he got served.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean that's how it would happen, right?
I mean, yeah, I don't know where she is at this point. I don't know if she's in back in Slovenia. I don't know if she's in America. It says okay, so she is Slovenian. I'm surprised. I do not think of the name Anna Maria as being Slovenian, but okay.
Well,
So
you know.
she is still hanging out in Ljubljana with their two kids because I guess she prefers that to Los Angeles. Okay, fair. Um, and yeah, she is taking Doncic to divorce court, and he the Doncic family court era is going to be peak NBA. He's going to get a lifted pickup truck. He's going to appear on, I don't know, Aiden Ross. Who's the most red? You know middle school
No,
kids. Who's the
I
most?
do.
Is it Cobra Tate? Is he
First
the
of all,
most
they're not.
red-pilled
First of all,
podcaster?
they are not as conservative as they were 3 years ago. Genuinely. Um, no, I used to know this. I am blaming being sick. I don't know. I mean, it's still Nick Fuentes. It's like the guy for all this. Fuentes is kind of like
Be president of the United States.
I'm going short of that. He'll be more powerful than that at some point. Like it sucks. Tucker will be president. It blows. We're dead.
We are
Um,
dead. Who is Robert Fisher? I was just looking up.
Robert Fisher.
I was just
I don't
looking
know. I
up
thought he
red
was an
pill
actor.
stuff on Wikipedia, and the guy who started R the Red Pill is this guy Robert Fisher, who I guess was a member of the New Hampshire House of Representatives.
That makes
Like, look,
sense. That's very New
I'm not
Hampshire coded.
surprised. Yeah, I'm not surprised some guy from small town New Hampshire is a huge sexist. I've just never heard of him, and he's getting all the credit for on Wiki for starting the whole red pill blue pill thing, which is kind of random.
When really, I mean, it's Lawrence Fishburne when you think about it. Um,
Yes.
w-
Okay. But anyway,
I don't
divorce,
have
divorce
anything to
dad
say
Doncic.
about Divorce
Very
Dad
funny.
Doncic other
Baby dad
than
Doncic.
I
It's great.
really I really was enjoying the Luka discourse of everyone turning on him. I'm gonna keep enjoying it
Oh
too.
yeah. I mean, even people who I think are more hot take neutral than us have been saying like Luka is just not what he once was, where I think you could look away from the awful defense because of how good he was as a scorer and as an offensive hub. And he's not that good anymore. Now we'll see if the Lakers post LeBron James can actually use the money to build a team
No,
similar to
they
what Luka
can't. And
had
they're
in the Mavericks when they went to the finals. Um, because clearly we've seen that as a potential ceiling for Luka, but like I mean, will he get back out of shape because instead of smoking hookah, he's too busy recording pickup truck selfie Oakley videos?
he might
Probably.
I got my sunglasses stolen this week. I'm pissed about that. Don't
That
get me
sucks.
started on
Dang. Were those nice?
sunglasses. They
I
were my
finally
McLaren sunglasses, dude. They were
man,
$100.
man. I
Yeah.
have lost or broken every nice pair of sunglasses I've ever owned. So I finally just bought like a cheap pair of mirrored sunglasses from Target for $15. And so far they
I
have
think that's
stuck
the
with
move
me
at this
like a
point.
third arm. Yeah. Because they're crappy, I will never lose them. They will never break.
No, absolutely not. Unlike Luka Doncic, who I was going to say, I kind of think he's out of LA in a year, maybe two.
Really? Where would he go?
Oh, I don't know. I do think the Hawks is the funniest scenario, but
I feel like the
wherever,
only
I
other
just
team he
think
would
their
plausibly
ownership.
play for is the Miami Heat because I think all Euro trash roads lead back to Miami. And
I
Luca
do
Luca's
think I did think of
unquestionably,
Miami.
yeah. And they
And they
should
like
have some
convince
money in the
him,
next
they
couple
convince him
years.
that he's going to get in shape. I think the Lakers' new ownership might be smart. I know they're going to have a lot of money
Well, they're
through
essentially the
whatever
Dodgers
scheme they're
ownership,
doing.
and if they can possibly make that translate, I
Yeah,
mean,
any like smart jettisoning Luca is smart. It's just the way they did it was extremely stupid. I,
I think the way they did it, I would
and
say
also
some of
probably for the
their,
Mavs, it wasn't super smart. But yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I think at this point in his career, he's a lot older than time says because he played so much junior ball. So yeah, I'm not a Luca guy. That's not interesting.
We have long established you're not a Luca guy.
No,
Um,
I'm here
but
on his
speaking
Wikipedia.
of the Lakers, Lakers fans are all very mad about the Bam Adebayo
So we're not going to do the bit
three-point
of
game.
not talking about Bam Adebayo
No,
because we were
no, I
getting
think
there.
I think we
It was going to be
should,
funny.
but like I do want to approach it from the angle of I don't necessarily want to talk about it being fraudulent. Because
Right. Because I have my take ready
I
and
think most commentators have pointed out that if you are getting above 60 in a game, there's a little bit of fraud going on. There's been some exceptions. I think Dame and Donovan Mitchell's 70-point games were in legitimately close games where they just had to keep hitting shot after shot. But apparently, the mess that was the Miami Heat Washington fourth quarter last night, where both teams were committing fouls to either get Bam more shots or keep him from getting more
it
shots.
was NBA 2K. I've done it.
Apparently that happened in the Wilt Chamberlain 100-point game. Now,
Yeah, it
granted,
did
that
from
game might
Legend.
be a myth. There's no you could tell me basically anything happened in that game other than he hit a three-pointer, and I'd probably believe you. But it does sound like that is what eyewitness reports stated. I don't remember exactly the rhythm of the Kobe game. I know it was a close game and the Lakers came back and
It
they did
was a
kind
close
of need him.
game. He was, I think they were down nine in the third from what I was
Yeah.
rereading because I haven't
Yeah.
thought about the Kobe game. Does anyone? All right, let me get into my take only because it is important because it's where I've settled on Kobe and
Hmm.
probably is the name of the episode.
Hmm.
My official take on Bam Adebayo's game is I will happily confirm whatever prior you bring into the conversation about Bam
Hmm.
Adebayo's game. I,
Yeah.
I'm
I,
just going
I
to agree with you unless I don't like you, in which case I'm going to argue with you.
I think I'm with you on that.
That's all I've
And the
got.
I don't like you just means Lakers fans who
Yeah,
are
absolutely.
delusional about
Lakers fans
Kobe.
are going to get it.
Yeah. No. No. If the Lakers fans are coming out and saying that somehow this doesn't count, I don't want to hear it. Kobe had
Unless it's
more
some kid, in which
fraud.
case I find it funny.
Well, I try not to talk to children as much as possible. I
Fair.
I have had to be around kids a lot more often because my kids are in school now, and every time,
You're on the birthday party circuit.
yeah, one of the kids talks to me, it's I never know what I'm supposed to say. Like one kid the other day looked at me and was like, "Why are you wearing a belt and shoes?" I'm like, "As opposed to
Well,
what?" And then
it's
and I
really funny for me, adults who don't like work with children now, who like
Mhm.
have to deal with it and don't get it. It
Yeah,
can
no,
be
that's
very
me.
fun.
I have no idea what I'm doing. And kids are all universally very weird. It is funny when they try to talk like adults to you. One of my younger kids' friends saw me and he said, "Hey, so and so, how you going?" She's like, "Good to see you again." I'm like, "We are not at a cocktail
Absolutely.
party. Do not tell me about your LinkedIn. You are five."
Good to
Um,
see you again, sir.
it's so
How goes your
funny.
day?
I know. Um, but
Not bad, my
anyway,
young
yeah.
friend.
But yeah, I don't respect Lakers fans or their opinions. This
Absolutely
counts.
not.
But like, if you want to come into it and say this Bam, this was a fraudulent fourth quarter. Bam is frankly kind of mid.
Yeah,
And
like
I don't really want to.
historically mid as a he Bam is cool as a guy 15 years from now, he'll get like an NBA 2K throwback card. And you'll be like, oh yeah, Bam Adebayo. That was a cool player from that era. Like that's a good role to have.
Oh yeah,
Uh
he's prime remembering a guy
yeah,
material for
he's like a
sure.
real remembering a guy of this era. Like I
Yeah.
like Bam. I do think like he's Asia Wilson's boyfriend is kind of I
Aren't they
think it's
married? I
Asia
don't know.
Wilson. I think they are married now, yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Well,
but,
hopefully
but like I
they
do
don't
kind of
go
think
through a
that's
custody
still
battle.
number one in like his career, which is fine. I guess this is two, and I don't know. He had some great games against the Celtics.
Yeah, I was gonna
If
say
Bam's
there's
okay,
one of the other podcasts I listen to is the Ball podcast, and there was some, I guess at some point there was some discussion about the Celtics trading for Bam, and the
this year,
Celtics, yeah, and the Celtics fan host of that show like had a conniption. He like hates Bam. I think for the reason you express is that Bam seems to step up his game
yeah,
against
he
the
does.
Celtics.
I've remembered.
While he believes fundamentally that Bam is kind of overrated. And I was looking at his numbers and like his shooting percentages have definitely gone down. I don't think he's as good a defender as he was. I keep reading like, oh, Bam's underrated, like people underrate him as a defender. I'm like, he's a product of sports journalism being slow to react to a guy actually being good because he was
Yeah,
legitimately, I think, an all defense level defender 3 or 4 years ago. And he's been on the all defense team the last 2 years when I don't think he's actually been that good.
I mean it's really hard to be a top. If you're a center, that makes you a top six defender to be on that team, pretty much, unless we're doing the all center nonsense that I guess Adam
Hmm.
Silver allows. Which is bullshit. But yeah, I mean, take one off for Wemby, take another off for Chet, even though I won't respect Chet, frankly. I like Chet enough, but I won't respect him.
He still needs to
Um,
eat a damn sandwich.
yeah.
It's more telling this year because Wemby actually did put on a lot of muscle. It's like
Oh,
very,
Wemby's gonna body Chet.
very
I mean, his
noticeable.
career.
Yeah, like I don't know what
Wemby
Chet's.
might kill Chet on the court one day.
He
I
does
wouldn't put it past
genuinely
him.
hate him. I do love that. It's a beefless beef because
I
they're
don't
so
think they
damn
can
skinny.
see this video because I was gonna blur it, but this I saw this play against Sar where he just kind of leans. It's not like disrespectful, but this is when I was like, yeah, I don't have much respect for the Wizards. Like, you're
It's
putting up
pretty
the
weird
numbers on
that
Alex
I feel
Sar.
like
I'm sorry.
I was under the impression Sar was a decent defender, but I wonder, I mean, he's been hurt. I wonder if he's just sort of tuned out and God knows, like the Wizards had two of their only decent players sat the entire fourth quarter. And that
Well,
was
and
also
two of
part
their
of
only
the
good players are guys they traded for who are hurt for the whole
right,
year.
who are
So,
not
yeah.
going to play anyway. But like I mean
Was Bub Carrington out there? Like, I think I know some of the Wizards guys.
I gotta pull up the actual
I have a
play by
few of
play
them,
because I saw
like,
it
I'll
earlier.
stream in fantasy, but I think Bub Carrington might be
Bub
there.
Carrington, I think, is presently the worst NBA player by VORP. I think he's dead last.
And I'm like guessing on him being a wizard. He could
He's
be
on
anywhere for all
he's
I
on the
know.
Wizards.
Okay, good.
Um,
A good pull.
where the hell? I
Um,
what
I was
year
looking
is
at
it?
the
It's
scoreboard.
2026, right?
Yeah, it is, sadly.
Yeah, I'm not used to that yet.
Not a huge fan of it.
It's not going great. I cannot find the actual game from last night because Basketball
They're
Reference's
trying to delete
website
it. Big
is
Kobe doesn't want you to know.
big. Big Kobe is in hell yelling about uh
Iran. He got really into the Iran conflict in hell. I don't know what
well,
side he's
he'll have a
on,
lot of
but
people to talk to about it down there. Henry
yeah,
Kissinger's weighing in. Okay, here we go. Okay,
throwing a big party down there.
so the fourth quarter, yeah, Trey Johnson and Alex Sarr both sat the entire fourth quarter for the Wizards. I would say those are their only two decent players right now. Kaishan George is out. What's his name? Anthony Davis
Oh,
and
it's Champagne
Hunter
is on
out.
there. I forgot.
The bad Champagne
Champagne
brother
was,
is on the
yeah.
team. But
The
yes, Bub Carrington, two somebody named Jaden Hardy and somebody named Anthony Gill
No idea
played
who they are.
the entire 12 minutes of the fourth quarter. They combined for seven personal fouls and nine
Love that
points.
for them.
On a
Absolutely
related
love it.
note, I don't even see the guy, uh, Angel Reese's little brother, who had 20 rebounds for them the other day, which is a classic March stat line. That
Yeah,
guy,
it
he's not
is.
even
This
listed.
is.
They must have sent him back to the Go-Go or whatever their G League team is called. Like that guy probably could have slowed down Bam a
They don't
little.
actually call their team the Go-Go, do
Oh
they?
yes, they do. The G League,
Seriously?
the DC Go-Go.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Go-Go Penguin. Great
It's
band.
based. What is that?
Go-Go Penguin. It's a jazz band. I
Oh,
really
that
like them.
yeah, that does sound like a jazz band name. I think I've heard of these guys actually. Their logo looks familiar.
Yeah, I probably posted them to you.
I guess there was a style of funk music called go-go in the 70s, and
Yeah,
that's
I
what
mean, aren't there
they're
also
based upon.
go-go bars or something? And
That's different, I think.
yeah,
That's like an English. Yeah, they're the
okay,
Capital City Go-Go, and I think they used to be. Actually, I don't know. I don't think they were ever anything
dude, that's
prior
such a
to this.
stupid name.
It means
CCGG.
well. It means well, but yeah, their current roster includes Leaky Black. I do love the Leaky Black. That's a classic name.
It is cool that Mike Johnson no longer has the most embarrassing shared name person because I have a friend named Brian Keefe, and Brian Keefe is the coach of the Wizards who let this happen.
Yeah, that guy is
Um,
extremely fired. I honestly think the
yeah, I don't
Wizards
think you can
are
keep him.
going to end up with one of the big three draft guys this year, and I think they're immediately going to shit can this Brian Keefe guy.
Who's the most likely one for them to ruin?
Oh, Darren Peterson, it's not close. Like if we eventually
Yeah,
need to have the
yeah, it's
Darren
not
Peterson
close.
conversation because he's had a very weird season and there's a lot of weird rumors around him that are starting to give me pause that he's
I
going to put it
genuinely
together.
think we can predict. We might both have to take separate shots at it. I think we can predict the top five of the draft before the draft, team and player, and get it right because it is fixed and
Hmm.
it is decided beforehand.
Hmm.
So it's not random. It is we can do it if we just believe hard enough and get ourselves into Adam Silver's brain space enough.
Hmm.
And I feel like I'm there. Like Utah, I think we just send what's his name to the Jazz, and that's fine.
No,
And
no,
that's
no.
Adam
I don't
Silver
think they're
brained.
sending Dibanza to the Jazz because he's pissed at them for the way
That's
they're
true.
tanking. They are going to end up with the fourth seed, I think. The
The
fourth seed, the
UNC
fourth
kid.
pick. Yeah, and he's still good, but like it's
I
going to
actually
be
really liked him when I watched him.
deliberately dangling it in front of you as a like because Ibanza will go maybe two spots ahead of him.
I think they're
Um,
gonna pardon the Jazz and just not let the Kings get anyone.
well,
Just
that's actually that's a good
torture
point. The
them.
Kings are definitely going fifth.
Yeah,
I think you
I think the Kings are
probably
dead.
I think they'll accept the Pacers being third,
Yes, Boozer to the Pacers is a pretty good.
but then
I
it's like
like that.
who do we
Not
think
as a
will
Celtics fan, but as an NBA fan, I do like that.
I agree. I guess who do we think would get the top two seeds? It's probably people coming out of the
Well,
later lotto, but they don't want to have the Jazz fall so far back that the
I do
Thunder get
think
the pick.
Brooklyn gets one.
Is Brooklyn finally going to get their due?
Yeah, I think so. And I wouldn't be surprised if they wanted to give Memphis one.
Yeah, I was thinking that the other day that Memphis is going to be a two because they gotta you know I think they want Memphis to be
I
a
think they want Memphis to be a
NBA
thing,
city.
and I think
Mhm.
Memphis politically has done a lot of things the NBA probably likes.
Yeah,
Um,
and I think they needed to have something post Ja Morant. Like they
right,
will
they're huge
find a
on these
way.
secession plan things.
They will find a way to dump him in the off seasons. You know who I think trades for Ja Morant? I was thinking about this the other day.
Charlotte Hornets.
No. The Charlotte Hornets might be
Yeah,
smart
I'm
now. I
picking
hate
up
to say it.
random teams.
The Sacramento Kings.
Oh God.
They're dumb enough to actually give up a real pick for it. They genuinely need a point guard. They are going to uh,
Yeah.
mentally twist themselves into believing that they can rerun the De'Aaron Fox, DeMontis dribble handoff offense with John Morant, and it's going to be a complete disaster.
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks really well, actually. I was thinking maybe the Raptors. They always do some weird stuff too. Um,
The Raptors do need a point guard, but like I don't know. I think they're not. They got rid of Masai in part because of all the bad contracts he signed, and the Ja Morant contract is probably one of the assier contracts in the NBA right now. I don't think it's the
I
worst,
don't
but
know how long it's for though.
I think at least three
I
more
think it
years.
expo. Oh, I thought it was just two more.
Let me
So
see. It may be two after this year. Let's see here.
that's what I thought
Yeah, okay. It's
because
two. It's two after this year. So I was
I
thinking,
don't think it's too bad if the cap
but it.
is moving
Uh,
up a little
yeah, I mean it's
and you're
42 and then
already low.
44. I mean, I don't think the Raptors can even do that financially. I mean, maybe they can dump the IQ contract in a trade. Um, how much? We still have 3 minutes left.
We still have 3 minutes. We somehow made 40 minutes by mostly not talking about what we said and purposely not having a
That's
plan. But that's the benefit of
I
not having gone in a while.
yeah.
We didn't talk about Jaylen Brown crashing out.
I
The
so
year
he
of
just
the
got a
crash out.
what happened with the text? I wasn't really clear on that.
I don't know. He just was yelling at the ref because the ref blew a call. It's kind of annoying, honestly. And I like Jaylen. I've come around on Jaylen. I've pardoned him.
Yeah, I will
Um,
warn you, I have placed a $10 bet on the Celtics at plus 600 to win the finals, which has
I think
absolutely
that's a pretty good bet.
guaranteed that
I think
they
you
will
can pretty
not win.
much. Yeah, but I think you can hedge that.
I
I
still
think they're gonna make the
I
finals.
regret not cashing out my Patriots bet. I think I bet on them in like they still had like decent odds. They're like plus 250 or something er, after the Denver game. Or no,
Look,
before the Denver game. Before the
no
Denver game
one
when we knew
no one could have seen
Pitts
it
was
coming
hurt.
except apparently everyone else that the
Yeah.
Pats would get murdered.
Yeah.
No one
I just
except
assumed
apparently everyone
I
outside
just
of New England could have seen that
assumed
coming.
that evil would win. And it's Sam Darnold. Like he's got to have a bad game eventually. But no, he Trent Dilfered his way to
I
a ring.
genuinely thought they might win that game. Although
The Patriots, yeah, that's why I bet the money. That's why I
I was
didn't
kind of
cash
rooting
out.
against us in that I didn't want a stressful Super Bowl, and I got my wish.
Yeah.
Um,
It was mostly
but
a
at what
insanely
cost?
boring Super Bowl, which seems to be the Patriots'
Yeah, it was
specialty.
like a punishment for me enjoying the bad Super Bowl against the Rams.
Hmm.
Whatever. The
And
halftime show
now
was okay.
and now there's no way to know who will win the
Charlie Kirk
title.
won, of course.
Charlie, we're Kirkuinly. I don't even know what that word means.
Kirk, you Winley.
That's got to be something you've heard your students say.
Well, you hear a lot of Epstein now, which I yell at them for. But
Like pro Epstein? Why would you
no,
yell at
people
them
will
for
just
that?
call each other Epstein.
That's not
Yeah.
ideal. Don't
No,
do that.
no, that's one of the
They
times
should
I've actually yelled
know.
at kids is when they said that to me. I'm like, no, we're not doing
You
that,
can't just
man.
call kids pedophiles.
No,
That's
you
not.
cannot.
First of all, a kid, like they're all 12 years old. You can't even be a pedophile at that age. Don't, no one argue with me about this. I'm not getting into the legal
My mic's
definitions.
silent. I'm just going back to Bam Adebayo. I don't know. He's I have to go to work tomorrow. I'm not sick enough to take the day off. This sucks. I thought
The
I was, and then I was able to get through a 40-minute conversation.
the disease of the American people.
Seriously, constantly getting fired from my position. Unlike Bam Adebayo,
You are basically the George Jetson of the Rhode Island educational system.
it's
And
dude, they